In today's teaching, we're going to talk about the 4 Greek words of love. Now, we have English Bibles, and so every time that we read over the word love, it just says love. But we have to remember that the Bible was written at a different time, and it was written in a different language. So I'm just going to give you very surface, introductory level teaching on the 4 different words in Greek that we translate into the word love. So let's name all 4 of them, and then we'll dive into each specifically. So the 4 types of love are storge, phileo, agape, and eros. All of these words, the only way that we're able to really translate it in the English is to use love, but they have different meanings and they have different dynamics to them, which we're going to explore right now. So let's start out with storge. Storge is a affectionate love. It's a familial love. It's the type of love that a parent would feel for their child. In the Bible, you can find this type of love described when Martha and Mary, their love for their brother Lazarus. That is a storge type of love. All right, let's look at our next form of love, and we're going to look at phileo. Phileo is a friendship type of love. It's that love that you feel for your best friend, someone that you're really, really close to. An example for this type of love can be found in Romans chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "Love one another with brotherly affections. Outdo one another in showing honor." It's this brotherly love, this friendship love. Just think about getting together with a group of friends and just the love that takes place in that arena, in that atmosphere. That's what phileo love is. The next form of love that I want to talk about is eros love. And I guess to give it a little bit of a crass definition, it is the spicy side of love. This refers directly to sexual relations. It refers to the sexual attraction that one person, a man, feels for a woman. And we're defining it in our biblical context, a husband for his wife or a wife for her husband. Now, non-Christians might be deceived and think that God has no place for this type of love, or that this type of love is sinful. In the wrong context, of course. Outside of marriage, eros love is definitely something that causes much more harm than it does good. But within the context of a committed married relationship, God takes great delight in this eros love. He gave it to us to experience that deep pleasure. And so it's one of those words that is important for us as Christians to realize. It's not the dirty side of love. It's really this beautiful perfection of love that God is trying to give to humanity. But as I said, it has to be used in the right context. If we try to take it outside of the context of marriage, then eros love can actually be very dangerous. The final type of love that I want to talk about is sort of the mountain peak experience of love. I don't want to make a hierarchy here, but the word agape really describes divine love, the love that God has for us. It describes the love that Jesus had for his Father, the love that exists within the Trinity. That is an agape love. That is a divine love. And so this love is a sacrificing type of love. This love is not so much based on emotions, but really finds its root in devotion. This love is unconditional. It doesn't waver. It doesn't change easily. It's something that is founded deep within us, and it's really the way that God feels about us is this agape love. And even through the midst of all of our difficulties and sin and things that we do that disappoint and hurt God, this agape love stands true through it all, and it's how he feels about us. Agape love is also described as an actionable form of love. It's love in action. So if we think of the famous verse found in John chapter 3, verse 16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life." This is that expression of love. Jesus' sacrifice on the cross was an ultimate display of agape love for us. Well, that wraps up the second part of our teaching on the definition of love. I also want to recommend a resource with this teaching. C.S. Lewis wrote a classic called The Four Loves, which go into a lot more detail than what I explained today. As with most of my teachings, these are just starting points. These are just kind of initial jumping off points that I hope you take and you run with, and you're able to study more and get interested about these topics that we're describing.